You're doing everything right. You go to bed at a reasonable hour, you avoid caffeine after lunch, you keep the lights dim and the TV off, and still you wake up at 2:00 a.m. heart beating, mind foggy, room silent, and all you can think is, why can't I stay asleep? If this sounds familiar, you're not just unlucky, you're not broken, you're experiencing one of the most common but misunderstood changes of aging, disrupted deep sleep. And no, the answer isn't another pill, another podcast, or another routine that requires a 40-minute wind down. You don't need more effort. What you need is leverage, something that works with your biology, not against it. That's where today's solution comes in. Because most people don't realize this. Certain seeds, yes, seeds, contain exactly what your body needs to naturally rebuild its ability to fall asleep and stay asleep through the night. Nutrients that calm your nervous system, balance blood sugar, and help your brain release melatonin at the exact time it's supposed to without medication and without side effects. In this video, I'll show you 5 specific seeds, all backed by science, easy to find and safe for daily use, that can help you finally sleep like your body remembers how. If you're tired of managing your nights like a fragile operation, if you miss the kind of sleep that carries you through till morning without interruption, you're in the right place. Let's get to it, starting with the seed that quietly signals to your brain, it's time to rest now. Number 1. Chia seeds restart your natural melatonin flow. If you're over 60 and find yourself waking up night after night, there's a good chance your melatonin production has quietly faded without you noticing. Not stopped entirely, just faded. And without enough melatonin, your body can't stay in that deep, restorative sleep phase no matter how tired you are. But here's what almost no one tells you. You don't need synthetic supplements to fix this. You can actually help your body restart its own melatonin production, gently, naturally. And one of the simplest ways to do that is with chia seeds. Yes, the same tiny seeds sitting on your pantry shelf may hold the key to bringing back the kind of sleep your body used to know. Why? Because chia seeds are packed with 4 essential nutrients that directly support your sleep hormone cycle. Omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, tryptophan, and soluble fiber. Each one plays a role, but it's their combination that makes chia seeds uniquely powerful for sleep. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation in the brain and nervous system, something that silently increases as we age and makes the mind restless at night. Magnesium is your body's built-in tranquilizer. It relaxes your muscles, stabilizes your heart rate, and signals your nervous system to shift from stress mode into rest mode. Tryptophan is an amino acid that gets converted into serotonin, which then transforms into melatonin, your master sleep hormone. And soluble fiber. It keeps your blood sugar steady during the night, which is crucial because sudden drops in glucose can trigger cortisol spikes that jolt you awake at 3 a.m. with no explanation. Now, this isn't theory. A 2021 study from the University of Chile found that older adults who consumed omega-3s through natural foods like chia increased their deep sleep by an average of 42 minutes per night. Not total sleep, deep sleep. They also woke up less frequently and showed significantly higher melatonin levels, all without medication. The best part, you don't need to eat a handful. Just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds stirred into warm water or almond milk. Let it sit for 10 minutes until it gels and sip it about an hour before bed. You can also mix it into yogurt or make a simple chia pudding. It doesn't bloat your stomach, doesn't stimulate your bladder, and won't disrupt your digestion overnight. And it's not a sleep hack, it's a signal. A steady nightly signal that tells your body it's time to rest now. Try it for 3 nights. Notice if you wake up feeling clearer, steadier, less foggy. If your body feels like it slept with you instead of fighting against you. Because that's the quiet gift of chia seeds, not to sedate you, but to help your body remember the rhythm it once followed before life got so loud. Number 2, almonds calm your nerves, regulate your heart. You don't wake up because of a nightmare. You don't wake up because of noise. You wake up because your body is on high alert, heart racing, mind spinning like something's wrong even when everything is quiet. If this keeps happening around the same hour every night, it's not random. It's your nervous system struggling to settle down and your heart responding like it's still on duty. That's why simply trying to relax doesn't work, and why almonds might be the answer you didn't know you needed. Almonds are one of the few natural foods that contain 3 key nutrients that directly support restful, uninterrupted sleep: magnesium, tryptophan, and melatonin. This trio works together to do something sleeping pills can't: regulate your autonomic nervous system from the inside out. That system is what controls your heart rate, blood pressure, and brain activity while you sleep. After the age of 60, it becomes more sensitive. Even a minor spike in heart rhythm, a subtle change in blood pressure, or a racing thought can trigger a full wake-up call no matter how exhausted you are. Magnesium, especially the form found in almonds, activates GABA, a calming neurotransmitter that gently slows your heart rate and relaxes your brain waves. Tryptophan helps produce serotonin, which your body turns into melatonin when the lights go out. And melatonin, of course, is the hormone that signals your body it's safe to sleep. The result, your transitions into and through sleep become smoother, more stable, less likely to be interrupted by small internal shifts. Scientific evidence backs this up. A study from Shahid Beheshti University in Iran followed older adults with insomnia and found that after 4 weeks of eating almonds daily, participants not only stayed asleep longer, but they also felt more alert and refreshed in the morning, without any of the grogginess associated with medication. Just 15 almonds a night made that difference. The key is how you eat them. Choose raw, unsalted almonds with the thin skin still on. That's where some of the nutrients are stored. Chew them slowly, fully, about 10 to 15 almonds 1 hour before bed. Don't pair them with milk or sugar, as that can interfere with melatonin production. This isn't about snacking, it's about sending a physiological message. Calm is safe, sleep is coming. Try this for 7 nights. No pills, no drastic lifestyle changes. Just a handful of the right support at the right time. Because when your nervous system finally gets the message that it doesn't need to be on guard anymore, that's when true rest begins. That's when your heart stops racing, your mind stops scanning, and you sleep like your body finally remembers how. Number 3. Walnuts deepen sleep. Wake up recharged. You sleep 7, maybe even 8 hours, but still wake up feeling heavy, unrefreshed, like your body just went through the motions without actually resting. If that sounds familiar, it's likely because you're not getting enough deep sleep. Not just sleep, but restorative sleep, the kind that repairs tissues, balances your mood, and helps you wake up feeling like yourself again. And this is where walnuts come in, not as a trendy snack, but as a deeply underestimated tool for improving your sleep quality at the root. Walnuts are one of the rare plant-based sources of natural melatonin, not the synthetic kind in a bottle, but the kind your body recognizes and uses effectively. But what really sets walnuts apart is that they don't just help you fall asleep. They help you stay in deep sleep longer by supporting your brain's ability to generate and maintain delta waves, the slow, powerful brain waves that only happen during your most restorative sleep stage. How do they do it? First, walnuts are packed with alpha-linolenic acid, an omega-3 fatty acid, that helps reduce low-grade inflammation in the brain, something that quietly increases with age and can fragment your sleep without you realizing it. They also contain magnesium and polyphenols that calm overactive brain signals and prevent your nervous system from waking you up due to minor internal shifts like changes in blood pressure or irregular heartbeats. A study published in the journal Nutrition followed older adults with shallow sleep who added a small portion of walnuts to their nightly routine. After just 2 weeks, their deep sleep increased by an average of 40 minutes, melatonin levels tripled, and nighttime awakenings were cut nearly in half, all without changing anything else in their diet or lifestyle. To get these results, you don't need a lot. Just eat 5 to 7 walnut halves about 45 minutes before bed. Chew them slowly and avoid combining them with dairy or sugary foods, which can interfere with melatonin absorption. Think of them not as a snack, but as a signal, one your brain can understand. So if you've been waking up with a foggy head, low energy, or that frustrating sense of "I slept, but I didn't rest," this might be your missing piece. Deep sleep isn't something you have to chase with pills or strict bedtime routines. Sometimes it starts with a simple choice repeated nightly, a quiet handful of walnuts, and the message to your brain that tonight you are safe to go deeper. Number 4. Lotus seeds quiet the mind. Ease into sleep. You're exhausted physically, emotionally, but the moment your head hits the pillow, your brain turns on. Thoughts race, memories loop. Your to-do list from 1987 makes a surprise comeback, and no matter how quiet the room is, your mind won't follow. This isn't just stress. It's not overthinking. It's a nervous system that doesn't know how to downshift anymore. and for many people over 60. This is the real reason sleep never arrives, not because you can't sleep, but because your mind refuses to release control. That's where lotus seeds come in. Lotus seeds have been quietly used for centuries to calm the central nervous system, and modern research is finally catching up to explain why. These seeds contain two powerful natural compounds, nephrine and lumboside, which work directly on the part of the brain responsible for overactivity, the prefrontal cortex. That's the area that processes worry, logic, decision-making, and memories. It's helpful during the day, but at night it needs to step aside. Lotus seeds help make that possible. Nephrine acts like a gentle brake on runaway thoughts. It slows down nerve signals that keep your mind alert, especially when there's no real danger. Lumboside amplifies your body's own relaxation signals, extending the calming effects of your natural neurotransmitters without creating drowsiness or dependence. The result? Your brain begins shifting into alpha and theta wave states, the natural mental pathways into sleep, without you having to fight for it. Research from integrative medicine centers in China found that older adults with chronic insomnia who consumed lotus seed porridge nightly fell asleep faster, had fewer vivid dreams, and reported waking up with less emotional tension. But perhaps most important for our age group, lotus seeds are especially effective for emotional restlessness, those subtle feelings that linger after a long day, a difficult memory, or a conversation that left you unsettled. It's not just chemistry, it's emotional balance. To prepare, simmer lotus seeds gently in water until soft like a mild, warm cereal. You can enjoy them plain or with a touch of nut milk. Avoid sugar or condensed milk, which can stimulate rather than soothe. Use it 1 hour before bed, quietly, intentionally. This isn't a meal, it's a message to your mind. It's okay to let go now. If you often find yourself staring at the ceiling, reliving old moments, or anxiously scripting tomorrow, lotus seeds may be your bridge into sleep. They don't knock you out. They don't erase your thoughts. They simply teach your mind how to soften, slow down, and slide quietly into rest, the way it was always meant to. Number 5. Pumpkin seeds reset your body clock. Naturally, you fall asleep too late or too early. You wake up before sunrise or in the middle of the night, wide awake for no reason. Your sleep doesn't follow the clock anymore, it follows chaos. And the more you try to force it, the worse it gets. If this sounds like your nights, what you're experiencing isn't just insomnia, it's a disrupted circadian rhythm. Your body clock is out of sync, and until it resets, no amount of sleep hacks will fully work. That's where pumpkin seeds come in, not as a quick fix, but as a quiet rebalancer of your internal rhythm. Pumpkin seeds are one of the only foods that naturally provide all 4 nutrients your body needs to create melatonin at the right time: tryptophan, magnesium, zinc, and iron. You may have heard of tryptophan. It's the amino acid that starts the process of making serotonin, which then converts into melatonin when the lights go down. But without magnesium, that conversion stalls. Without zinc, the enzymes that drive the process slow down. And without iron, your brain's internal clock, the suprachiasmatic nucleus, doesn't get the oxygen it needs to stay aligned with natural light cycles. Together, these nutrients form a delicate, beautiful chain reaction. And when delivered through real food like pumpkin seeds, your body knows exactly what to do with them. No force, no overload, just quiet support, timed perfectly with your biology. A study published in Biological Trace Element Research found that older adults who consumed pumpkin seeds daily for 8 weeks increased their deep sleep by an average of 38 minutes per night. But what's more telling is that their melatonin levels began to rise at the right time, earlier in the evening, in sync with darkness, without needing pills. That means they started to feel sleepy when it made sense and stayed asleep through the most restorative part of the night. To use them, eat 1 to 2 tablespoons of dry roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds 1 to 2 hours after dinner. You can sprinkle them over a small bowl of oatmeal or enjoy them on their own. Avoid pairing them with sugary snacks or heavy meals that interfere with mineral absorption. Think of them as a closing chapter, a gentle reminder to your system that the day is done. If your sleep feels off track, if you're tired at noon and wired at midnight, pumpkin seeds may be your quiet ally in resetting that rhythm. Not through force, but through nourishment. Because sometimes the most powerful medicine isn't something that makes you sleep harder. It's something that helps your body remember when it's time. When you hear the word sleep, you might think of stillness, quiet, darkness, but real sleep is anything but passive. It's an intricate living rhythm, a symphony of hormones, nerves, breath, and brainwaves all moving in harmony. And as we age, that harmony doesn't disappear, it simply falls out of tune. What you've learned today isn't just a list of foods, it's a blueprint for reconnection. Each seed, chia, almond, walnut, lotus, and pumpkin supports a different instrument in your body's sleep orchestra. One helps your brain produce melatonin again, another calms the nerves that keep you on edge, one deepens your sleep cycles, another soothes the restless mind, and one gently resets the entire clock your body once followed so easily. What's powerful about these seeds isn't that they knock you out or sedate you. It's that they remind your body how to do what it already knows. They work with your biology, not against it. They don't override your system, they realign it. And perhaps that's what makes them so deeply healing. They meet you where you are night after night with no pressure, just quiet support. So if you've been carrying the weight of sleepless nights, the foggy mornings, the 3 a.m. awakenings, the frustration of doing everything right but still feeling off, I want you to know this. Your body hasn't forgotten how to rest. It just needed a few gentle signals to remember. And now you have them, one spoonful at a time, one evening at a time, one breath before bed that says, I am safe, I am supported, I can rest now. You deserve sleep that doesn't just last but restores, and it's closer than you think.